have ever learned how to play an instrument or sport, you have been taught the importance of the physical position.
In baseball, basketball, football, tennis, golf, diving, swimming, and in fact all sports, it's important to be in the most efficient position at all times.
What happens if you're not?
Either poor technique, injury, or both can result. If you've studied piano, you are taught how to sit and position your hands over the keys. Guitar players have to hold their instrument a certain way to encourage good technique, and drummers who learn physical balance are better drummers.
In other words, if you don't learn it the right way, you limit how good you can get. You are also likely to have physical problems later on. So holding the instrument, that's you, is where we begin. Please stand. If you can do it in front of a mirror, it is all the better.
The goal in posture is alignment and balance. If the head is jutted out forward or the back is overly arched, sticking the tailbone out, you will not have good posture or breathing. You will also probably have a sore back. Imagine with me that there is a plumb line or string hanging from the ceiling right next to you. Your job is to allow your body to stand in such a way that the plumb line appears to go through your ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. For most of us, the big challenge is getting the head back over the shoulders. We tend to let the head gooseneck or stick out in front of the shoulders.
Listen to this phrase. I want a long back of the neck and a short front of the neck. Let's say that together. I want a long back of the neck and a short front of the neck.
Now, lift your hands up over your head in the I surrender position. Feel how the head centers itself back over the shoulders. As you slowly let the hands down, allow the head to stay aligned back over the shoulders with the chin down.
Remember, you want a long back of the neck and a short front of the neck.
Next, clasp your hands behind your neck and slightly lift. This literally gives you the long back of neck and short front of neck that is the beginning of good posture. As you are lifting the back of the neck, two other parts of your body are also getting in position, paving the way for efficient breathing. First, the chest is automatically lifted so it doesn't have to heave up and down. It stays out of the way so as not to interfere with natural, effortless breathing.
Second, the rib cage is slightly expanded out to the sides. This too gives place for very efficient breathing.
Keep this lifting position and feel the spine stretching, the chin going down, the chest lifting, and the ribs going out to the sides.
This is the same posture a toddler uses in learning to walk. It's natural, it's physically efficient. Now, relax your arms.
By now, some of you may be feeling some discomfort in the back, and that's to be expected. Some of those all but unused muscles are going to complain over these first few weeks of getting back in shape. It's just part of the process. Something that will help alleviate this pain is to do the following stretch. Start by bending your knees. At the same time, begin to roll your head, shoulders, and then entire back towards the floor. As you stretch and decompress the spine, there should be a wonderful feeling of relief. As you hang there for at least 12 seconds, consider this. Not only do muscles have memory, but practice makes permanent, and you've probably been practicing some incorrect posture. The good news is that because practice makes permanent, the more you practice it correctly, the sooner you will own it. Please be seated and relax for the next few minutes. Now, you might be saying, where on earth does the vocal coach come up with these principles? The answer? From toddlers and young children. Think about it. Picture a child between the ages of 1 and 8, and you will have the picture of a physically upright child. Carol and I have 6 grandchildren, and not one of them slouches. And it's not because they've seen our teaching kids to sing videos, it's because it's natural.
The 5 girls have it reinforced by their soccer coaches and choir directors.
And our grandson is advancing rapidly in Taekwondo, where balance is absolutely a key factor.
We were created to be upright physically and spiritually.
Become broken and crooked in either arena, and you're in trouble.
Another question you may be asking is this. How can I apply this rather stiff posture to my singing? I sing more pop and contemporary music.
Well, that's a good question, but you don't have to worry. Once you've learned to keep the chest and ribs comfortably expanded, and the breathing is being done with natural muscles, you can have some pretty extreme choreography without compromising the breathing. You can lean forward, back, or to the side while still keeping the chest and ribs expanded. You've just tilted from the waist.
Our students sing everything from Bach to rock and everything in between, and they can all be using good posture and breathing. Chris, I know another question someone might be asking.
Okay.
Are there some exercises I can be doing to help my posture muscles get in shape?
Absolutely. In fact, there are 2 exercises we have most of our students do that are guaranteed to help. First are simple ab crunches. Lay down on the floor on your back. Now keep your feet flat on the floor with your knees bent. Reach your hands out towards your knees. Then, rounding the back, bring the head and shoulders up off the floor until your hands reach your knees. Slowly go back down, but don't let the shoulders or head touch the floor, and rest. Move back up for number 2. Do 10 of these, rest for 1 minute, then 10 more, rest another minute, and 10 more for a total of 30 crunches.
What's the second exercise?
The second exercise is called the Superman and works the opposing or antagonistic posture muscles. Roll over on your tummy with your hands stretched out in front of you.
I get it, like Superman flying.
That's right. Now, with the legs and arms straight, arch the back and lift both arms and legs off the floor at the same time. Come back down, but don't relax. Keep the hands and feet several inches off the floor. Then do number 2. Work your way up to doing 3 sets of 10 of the Superman exercises with 1-minute rest periods in between.
That sounds like a lot of work. How quickly will they see some results?
Almost immediately. The abdominal and back muscles are very quick to respond to exercises, so you can start feeling new strength and uprightness quickly. And as you start standing taller and breathing better, you'll feel better all day. It's a great investment of time and effort. That sound means we're going to ask you a few questions to make sure everything is clear. Here's the first question.
Why is the way we breathe so important?
Second question.
What part of you should be long and what part short to help position you for your best posture?
Third question.
When the long back of neck, short front of neck posture is achieved, what other 2 areas of the body are prepared for efficient breathing?
Number 4 is this.
What are 2 physical exercises we can all do to help develop good posture muscles?
Finally, let's review several critical phrases. I'll say each one first, then you say it with me. I want a long back of the neck and a short front of the neck. Together? I want a long back of the neck and a short front of the neck. Muscles have memory. Together? Muscles have memory. Practice makes permanent. Together? Practice makes permanent. This is a great time to go back and review this first section if you have any questions. If not, let's go on.